Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Like I always do, I give you very fun videos that you can add to your keyboard skills that immediately transform your playing. Today what I'm going to introduce us to is the diminished scale and how to use it. This is one scale I would recommend for everyone that wants to go into what we call jazz music. Now, the diminished scale is very easy to get. As we know, we have just three diminished scale, all diminished chords all over the keyboard. We have this C diminished seventh chord. We have this C sharp diminished seventh chord, D diminished seventh chord. Every other diminished seventh chord is an inversion of these three. Now, how do we get our diminished scale so that we don't waste time? Now, our diminished chord, for those who do not know what a diminished chord is, have to go to my previous video because I don't want to spend too much time explaining that. A diminished chord is formed when you stack four minor thirds together. For example, a minor third of C is E flat, F sharp or G flat is a minor third of E flat, and A is the minor third of our F sharp or our G flat. So this gives you your C dominant chord, which is a very tense chord. It simply wants to resolve, and naturally, if this is your T, then this is Do. It can resolve in so many ways. It can resolve to the nearest minor chord. So you are not resolving only to this. You can resolve down like this here to the minor version of that, or you can still resolve to this. It still sounds good. Those are several ways you can actually resolve this chord. Now, how do we get our diminished scale? This is C diminished. Now take your last note a step lower and form a diminished chord there. This is B diminished chord. Now when you place this B diminished chord over your C sharp diminished chord, C diminished chord like this, you have a scale formed. That's diminished chords separated by one semitone. This and this, they make up a scale when you take the notes consecutively without skipping them as if you're playing chords. So you'll be having this. This is the next. So you have, that's your diminished scale. Si, do, re, mo, fa, fi, si, la. Now, you begin to wonder, how do I use this? Now, for example, this particular diminished scale ends on T. Look for a chord that has your T. Especially if I was one, I would choose a chord that has T as its fifth. But let me choose this. This is E minor chord. E minor seventh chord. Now play this over it because that particular scale resolves to T. Let's see how it sounds. You see, it sounds good. Good. So sounds good. You can use that on this. Now it already makes your playing sound jazzy. Let me use it in a song slowly. So now the song I'm playing is You've Been Faithful, Lord. So we take it slow tempo so you get what I'm doing first. From the ages past, that is why your name, now expect it, that is why your name is forevermore. Again. So that's basically how you use the diminished scale. I'm not talking about diminished chords now. I'm talking about the scale. So you can do this. This is our diminished scale that we just derived. And we used it over A minor 7. Then we added this to it. Alright, so if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe.